Hey guys, today's topic is just for leaders. Now, you might be a coach, you might be a business leader, maybe you're even just a parent at home, but we've all been in that situation where someone frustrated us and we got really passive aggressive about it. And so that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Here's the thing, weak leaders get passive aggressive when expectations aren't met. Maybe you've been there before, you get frustrated with somebody, maybe they work under you, maybe they're your kid, maybe there's someone on your team, whatever it is. They're not doing their job. You get frustrated. Instead of communicating it to them, instead of going straight to them and dealing with it and being strong about it, you get passive aggressive. You make a snide comment here or there. You won't look them in the eye. Maybe you're just really a jerk to them. They're not even sure why. Maybe they're not even clued into it. But weak leaders get passive aggressive. Conversely, strong leaders have clarity and they communicate it directly. My wife used to say this to our kids when they were really little. When they'd get all whiny, that's kind of like a way a kid gets passive aggressive. They get whiny. My wife would say, use your words. So let me say this to you leaders right now. If you find yourself in that situation, you say, you're describing me right now. I get passive aggressive. You recognize it. You just get more and more frustrated. I'm just going to say to you what my wife said to our kids when they were little. Use your words. Leaders, have clarity in your own mind about what their expectations are and why they're not meeting your expectations, and then communicate it to them. Great leaders are aggressive in this. They are not passive aggressive, and they're also not passive. So if you find yourself in this situation, I challenge you to use your words and communicate clearly to the person so that they know that they're failing your expectations. Here's a basic leadership truth. Strong leaders aggressively create a culture of ownership. Now, a culture of ownership means you own your part, which is to have clarity and communicate it very directly, and the people under you own their part. You have to give them a chance to own their part. It might be that your passive-aggressive leadership of them is confusing them. They have no idea. I'm not letting them off the hook. Maybe they're not doing their job. Maybe they're not meeting your expectations. Maybe it's right that you're frustrated by their ability or their lack of ability or their effort or their lack of effort. But listen, the point is this. You have to own your part as a leader, coach, business leader, parent. Own your part, communicate it clearly. Don't be a jerk about it. When I say be aggressive, I'm not saying that you get up in their face. Just be clear, communicate clearly, give them a chance to hear you, set some really clear boundaries so that they know if they continue to screw up, then there are going to be consequences. But this is your job. And leaders, if you do your job, then you're creating an atmosphere, a culture where you're holding them accountable to do their job. But if you won't do your job, which is to communicate clearly, then there's no way you can hold them to doing their job. So if you want to be a great leader, don't be a passive-aggressive leader. Hey guys, I hope that topic was helpful for you today. And don't forget, I'll include questions below so that you can talk about this with your executive team, with your coaching staff, with your spouse, or just with a mentor.